This playthrough is rated E10+. Did you ever find the tale of Ebenezer Scrooge to be too boring? Would you rather have a side-scrolling action platformer adventure type of game? Well, this is your game then. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare here with a new game for the season, and this time it's Ebenezer and the Invisible World. Small game made by Little Orbit that basically just does a different twist on the Christmas Carol story by Charles Dicken, and he plays Ebenezer Scrooge, except he's an action platformer hero. Okay, well, if Liza P can do a story about Pinocchio being about a Souls-like game, why not this? Am I right? Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's see, English mode. What can we play in? Portuguese, French, Italian, German, Spanish, Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Russian, English, the only true language. Even though English is technically based off a barbaric Germanic tribe that basically just took all languages from others and merged them into itself. So, there you go. But anyway. Alright, let's start this game and see how Ebenezer Scrooge goes from a miserly bank owner to, a loans place to an action hero. Something has gone terribly wrong. Jacob Marley allowed you to see the invisible world, and only someone such as you can help us. What sort of help could a spirit possibly need from me? Are you familiar with the Malthus family? Somewhat rich industrialists. They keep to themselves for the most part. Unfortunately, there's more to them than that. On with it, spirit. I haven't got all day. Tell me your story. So I shall. Let me tell you the story of Caspar Malthus and the Malthus family dream. Malthus family has always resided in the shadows of London high society, a truly heartless lineage who view the downtrodden of London as a cancer that would spread until a means of exorcising it could be found. I had to be fast because I don't know how long the dialogue goes. With such a cruel machinations have always existed. With the rise of modern industry, some members of the Malthus family felt a new age was soon drawing with a solution to present itself. Driving this new rhetoric was Gaius Malthus. He seized upon the city's industrial expansion and turned their family from mere aristocracy into an empire of industry. His factories swelled with the poor working people of London. What does this have to do with Ebenezer Scrooge? He offered these workers horrid conditions, a little pay in exchange for their backbreaking labor. All the while, he planned for a day where he could rid the world of the lot of them. However, cruelty is a flame that burns one's candle twice as fast. Gaius died suddenly, and I dare say we are all less the better for it. So did they just change the story of Ebenezer to give it to someone else instead? With the death of the Malthus family patriarch, command of their empire fell to Caspar Malthus, his only surviving son. Caspar was a dear friend from my mortal youth, who I remembered as a happy and joyous boy who loved the world around him. I hoped that he would choose to take the Malthus family in a new direction. The game is very anime-inspired. Unfortunately, I was wrong. Working conditions worsened, and the cruelty of the Malthus family continued. They look like a gang more than a... However, I refuse to believe that Caspar has gone so far down this path that he cannot be redeemed. It was 1 year ago tonight, Christmas Eve, that I paid Caspar a visit. I appeared before Caspar, much like Jacob Marley appeared before you, and warned him that the heavy chains forged for his own cruelty would condemn his spirit forever. To avoid this fate, he would need to set himself on a path to redemption. It should come as no surprise to you, Ebenezer, that Caspar was also visited by the three Christmas spirits that night. Each in turn showed him memories of his past, and scenes from his present, and events from his potential future, all with the purpose to put him on this better path. But of all the images that Caspar was shown that night, it was the ghost of Christmas yet to come that had the most profound effect. Well, usually it would be for most people. Caspar was shown a decrepit old man locked in his studies and resting on the mountainous detritus of failed designs and concepts, and refuse littered the floor, creating an extraordinarily unpleasant smell. Caspar could feel the vast emptiness within the massive halls of the man's home and knew he had been alone for a long time. Whoever he once was, he now only existed on the architect of some obsessive project. It was then that Caspar began to recognize the room, the portraits and the books on the wall, and the familiar features of an old man's haggard face. He was gazing at the visage of his future self. But the ghost of Christmas yet to come hadn't brought Caspar here to simply gaze upon the man he would become, but to witness the man's ultimate triumph. Caspar had achieved the Malthus family dream. Whether it was a power source engine or some infernal mechanism, I cannot say, but I do know it was the catalyst that would sever the workers from society. In the midst of the old man's jubilation, the ghost of Christmas yet to come raised his finger and pointed at this frail future visage, not wanting Caspar to miss a moment of what came next. The old man's cries of exhilaration would be his last. The moment of excitement after decades of despair and neglect were too much for his worn heart. Caspar watched his future self begin to die before his eyes. Caspar's eyes soon withdrew from the old man. He watched and said the device, the culmination of his life's work, his family dream, fall from his withered hand and shattered on the floor. At that moment, Caspar and his future self both saw that everything they had spent their life pursuing, every sacrifice or cruel or heartless act, would all amount to nothing. They would die alone, unloved and forgotten. With that, Caspar was returned to his own time, in a state that I perceived to mean he had been profoundly changed by the ordeal. I left him then, so that he could contemplate what he just witnessed. Should have waited for it to seep in, dude. Maybe he didn't get the whole picture. I felt confident that he would see the lonely path his life was on and make the changes that would lead him to another. However, I did not foresee what was there would be another visitor that night, one who did not want to change Malthus's path, but to set it in stone. A dark spirit emerged from the shadows and confronted Caspar, laughing at the silly images the Christmas spirits had shown him. How would he know this? He wasn't here. Caspar pled to the horrifying intruder that he did not want to meet the same fate that he witnessed this night. The dark spirit smiled and reminded him he only had been shown a possible future, one that now need not transpire. He told Caspar that the Christmas spirits had carelessly presented a new opportunity for the Malthus family. Caspar had been allowed to observe the workings of the old man's future device. With this knowledge, he could recreate it in the present. I think that's how that works. You can't just figure that out by looking at it. He was told he could create the world that his family had always wanted. He need only be strong enough to put aside his silly notions. It went too fast. With that, Caspar turned his back on the better path. A year hence, and he is almost finished using his unnaturally gained knowledge to bring himself to the precipice of his family's ultimate dream, to crush the poor workers of the city under the gears of industrial progress. Yet despite all of this, I remember my old boyhood friend Caspar, and I cannot bring myself to believe that he is beyond the hope of redemption. Jeez, what is with the exposition, dude? Now you know my story. I need a mortal to help my old friend find redemption before he's beyond salvation. The Christmas spirits will not come to my aid a second time. It's up to you to find the pieces of Caspar's past, present, and future, and convince him to choose a better path. If you know nothing about the Christmas Carol, you're probably like, what the hell is going on here? What the heck? Yeah, I'll leave that in. You get one of those anyway. So, God, they really had to add a whole lot to make basically Ebenezer not the bad guy in this game, or maybe this happens after his event of Christmas Carol. I don't know. I feel like I missed a piece of the story somewhere. Maybe this is based off a book or another game or something like that, but I'm not aware of that. I think this is the only game like it, so I don't know. I guess they're just taking liberties. I mean, it is, the story of Christmas Carol is now, open license, so anyone can do with it as they will. If there is a pathway to redemption for Caspar, it will weave through the people in his life that was meant most to him and knew him well. That is all well and good, but even if you knew Caspar Malthus once as a good man, that was some time ago. How can you be sure that such a person still exists? Well, didn't Ebenezer go through the exact same thing? I mean, is this, like I said, I don't know when this is based off of. I confess, I am not well informed on the metamorphosis that transpired within him. It is imperative that we unravel how he became the man he is today. Caspar kept a journal in the London Observatory, secreted away from the prying eyes of his father. If that journal is still there, it may help us understand how he drifted so far from how I remember him. Gallivanting about as a spirit's lackey was not how I intended to spend my holidays. But I suppose, in all fairness, I too was once a man that had lost his way. It took the esteemed presence of my dear friend Jacob Marley to set me straight. Very well, spirit, I'll find Caspar's journal. Thank you, Ebenezer. You must exercise the utmost caution tonight. Caspar has already put into motion his plan to displace the workers of London. Workers are protesting, and soon there will be a standoff between the protesters and the Malthus private guard. The guard has been deployed to patrol the streets, no doubt eager to showcase their mettle to anyone sympathetic towards the plight of the workers. So amidst the cacophony of mounting chaos, you expect me to venture into a whirlwind of further disorder and confusion? I must say, spirit, your timing could be more inconvenient. They made Ebenezer way too much of a handsome old man instead of the decrepit old man. So is that his cane, I guess? So a square for cane, X to jump, circle for dashing, or I guess it looks like back dash. Okay. I kind of wish they didn't have the. I mean, I don't mind games with exposition dumps, but for a game that's supposed to be an action platformer, they put way too much emphasis on that plot dump right at the very beginning. You know, it should have been over the course of the game. Maybe you did the tutorial, and then after you do the tutorial, then you learn the story of what's going on. You know what I mean? Old Pemberley Grisette with the headline "Industrial Caspar Malthus promises the dawn of a new age for London." So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. So, I don't know if I'll make this a series or not. What do you say? Be careful outside, sir. There have been protests recently here in London. They have become quite dangerous. What did I attack anyway? I hit something. It must have been a candle. Yeah, see, they don't do anything. Yeah, I don't know if I was going to make this a first impressions video or a full series. We'll see how things go. I was thinking about making this a full series just because it's a Christmas game. However, I don't know if I want to play it even further. Well, we'll see. Fezziwig, how pleasant to see the bright face of my former employer. Hello, Ebenezer. You have been made much of yourself since you worked for my company. I'm here to provide assistance as you advance in your quest. Thank you. I'm very grateful. There has never been a limit to your generosity. Press the touch pad to access your map. London is a big city with many places to explore. The map is essential to make your way through the city. Did he just come in just to tell me that? I could have figured that out eventually. But anyway. Okay, well, let's figure it out. So, yeah, it's basically a Metroidvania type of game. Metroid. Or Castlevania. Or both. Okay, so it was the lamps. Alright, so go to the workers near the city. Okay. Go to the worker strike. And I guess we have side quests and other things we can do as well. Let's see. Weapons, items, quests. Ghosts, enemies. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if I'll play the whole thing or not. We'll see. We'll see how the game plays. I thought I turned off vibration. Oh, it turned it back on for some reason. Okay. I hate vibration, by the way. I think it's one of the most annoying features of the game. I don't know what. I know the reason for it is there to, you know, make it feel like you're in the game, but I find it annoying. And when I hated it, at least for when it came to like my old consoles, because it kept running out my battery life. Okay, I can't do anything. I guess this is a case of Wandy Sand. Okay. Wait, I can't. I don't have double jumps, so I can't do this. So, all right, we cannot go this way. So if this ends up being a first impressions, it'll just be me. Red berries have been found. Money. Aren't we rich? Like, shouldn't we have a ton of money? I know it's a gameplay mechanic, but still. Take that, Frosty. Frosty, the snowman is dead. Anyway. It's about time to start watching all the. Is that Tiny Tim?
Hooray, Ebenezer! It's Christmas time again. Thank you for your kindness this year. You have truly changed.
Well, good for you. Is that all? Is that all? Is that the only thing you have to do with this story? What was I gonna say? So many in this city are in want of work without a penny to their names. How soon will it be before they perish of hunger? I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the art style of this game. It has that Flash cartoon look, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. I don't mind if it's like some cheap internet cartoon that someone puts together that doesn't have a budget or whatever. Then it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Usually companies will use stuff like that to save on money and be cheap. The affluent and bourgeois go about their day in blissful ignorance of the workers' plight. It shall not be long before Malthus is pressured to quell these protests. I thought that was a rich guy for a second. I was like, you doth speak of things you do not know, good sir. But let's see. Give us back our jobs. Give us back our dignity. Something strange is going on. My son said he saw a ghost. Ebenezer, the protesters just ahead is in peril and requires aid. Can you intercede on my behalf? Okay, I guess. We are not the surplus population. I mean, you are the surplus population, and that's the point. Gods and clods, as they were.
Please don't. I'll surrender.
You there, cease your unwarranted assault on the man this instant. Yes, he may have committed his fair share of transgressions, but he's clearly surrendered himself, hasn't he? You and your friends are not but the surplus population. Accept your fate, you pitiful swine. Jiminy Christmas. So he died, and when he hit the ground, it was like the character turned to a JPEG or whatever. Wow, what is with this art style? You're next, old codger. Alright, dodge enemy attacks with backdash. Alright, then smack the guy while he's doing that. Oop, I watched it. My words, it shall be sent to... Okay, sorry, I went by too fast. Basically, they're going to tell on us. I'm going to tell on you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Let me help you.
No, I'll be fine. You need to find a safe haven. For one, Gastrel is a merciless fellow, and you're in great peril in his presence.
Isn't anyone questioning the fact that an old man was able to beat this huge guy with his cane?
He's not just neutralizing protesters. With the Malthus private guards, he's hunting anyone not involved in the protests. Now they'll come for you too.
I'm well aware of the pressing need for self-preservation today. Thank you very much. Alright, dude. You need to either stick around or go away. Eric, why, oh why, were you utterly useless in extending aid to that man? Are you content with being a mere spectator, an impotent bystander in the face of distress? I didn't think spirits could affect people like that. I thought the whole point is to show them visages and mess with their whole evening. You know, that they were going to sit down and watch Netflix and chill. Ebenezer, while you can see spirits and intervene in the affairs of mortal, I cannot. I wish to aid that man, but like all spirits chained in the mortal world, I am prevented from acting on the desire. However, should you help that man on my behalf, I shall not be able to come to your assistance when you need it, but not his. Okay, Eric fails to join the team. Regain spirits by hitting enemies with the cane. Okay, Ebenezer requires spirit to summon attack ghosts. Cool. Okay. Okay, so he does an upper slash when you do that. Okay, so now we find the London Observatory. So I guess just keep going right. Okay. Interesting. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, I don't know, the game almost feels cheap with art style. Maybe I may have been too harsh on it. On the far west side of the city is the old Jonathan Bedlam Asylum. I've always had a feeling there was something strange going on there, but I could never prove it. It's a dangerous place now in any case. Stay away feeling safety. I might just give everyone a Cockney accent, just because. Yeah, turkey. I guess we can use as an item. That's how we heal. It's not an auto use. Take that pail of water. Yeah, I don't know. Just, it's like everything is like a loose asset that's just placed on top of stuff. For some reason, this almost reminds me of Jekyll and Hyde, the game. Oh man, is that game bad? Oh, stopping me every 5 seconds, guy. I want to play the game. You're a good writer, Truman. You need not apologize, Fezziwig. You're a great help. If you continue right, you'll find a save room. A save room is where you can save progress and replenish your health and spirits. Look for the sign with a feather pen. Every save room has a sign here. Can the game not treat me like an idiot? We're supposed to explore. I could have figured out the room was a save point. If we go inside, we don't need a character to tell me that. I'm not 5. And kids are smarter than you realize. They can figure this stuff out. I guess this game was designed for modern audiences that just don't want to figure stuff out anymore. I hate when the game tells you everything every 5 steps. I can figure it out. Or I wish I could turn out the tutorial or something like that. You know, if you continue, let's see. Thank you, Fezziwig.
Like, seriously, I played Metroid. I can figure that out, you know. Look at that. It even says save room on it. You didn't have to tell me it was a save room.
Man, I'm really being salty, aren't I?
But seriously,
Oh, yeah, there's Marley's face. Nice touch.
Wait, I said there's certain things in this game I think are actually kind of neat in terms of concept designs, but then the game just like holds your hand like everywhere. Like, come on, I can figure it out. If you want us to look up stuff, put a tutorial option like on the options screen or somewhere, like an option where you could go over gameplay mechanics, where we could read how to play the game if we didn't figure it out from just playing. You know, what was the? I'm trying to remember another game that did that where it kept. It was like one of the Mega Man X games. It was like 7 or something like that, where it kept every 5 seconds, like it kept trying to explain the concept of the gameplay to me. I'm like, dude, I can figure it out. Well, anyway, sorry for being salty. It's just like I think game designers really need to like kind of go over like how like really need to figure this out or something like that, you know. Like I said, maybe turn tutorials off at the beginning, like, oh, can you not figure out this game? Or I don't know, like I know like a lot of these games are designed for like new players to play, but I mean, give people a little credit, you know. I don't know. You there, Ebenezer? Stop for a moment by my lamp flames.
How do you know my name, Spirit?
I know much about the people of London, and most would prefer I not know it.
Ah, yes, I do remember you, Lamplighter. You were quite the town whisperer, quite proud of your gossip.
Yes, proud then, but not now. I lit my flame to catch your attention. I need your assistance. A journalist, Salvatore Garcia, is writing a story about the accident in the Malthus factory. If published, it will shine light on the dangerous working conditions across London. He is delivering this article tonight, but I fear that the unrest in the streets he could be hurt or injured. No escort will be required. I only need you to ensure his path is well lit. Snow has covered many of the street lamps along his path. Clear them off and ensure his path is safely lit.
I'm happy to help. I do not make an opposing escort.
Well, this version of you probably do. Alright, so we get a side quest. So we just had to clear lamps in certain areas. Oh, actually, let's see what it says on the quest thing. Gustiano Lagrosso was a lamplighter, spread rumors and gossip throughout the city. After an accident at the Malthus factory, he spread the rumor that a worker, Declan Doyle, caused it by falling asleep at the job. Declan was shunned by his co-workers and forced to leave the city. Gustiano later learned that while Declan did fall asleep, it was because the factory had forced him to work a 24-hour shift without rest. That sounds about right. A reporter, Salvatore Garcia, wants to print a story about inhumane practices in the factory, but may not make it to his office safely due to the dangers in the city this night. Gustiano asked Ebenezer to remove the snow from the key light posts so the reporter could safely reach his destination. So, okay. And the fact that a lot of the levels look the same is not a good sign. Then again, it's a city, obviously similar design, but you could still change it up just enough to where not all the areas are recognizable, you know what I mean? That makes sense. Yep, so... okay, we hit the first lamp. There's a lovely lady of the evening.
I haven't seen Phoebe today. I was worried about her.
Okay, cool. What are you gonna tell me?
You, I know you. You're Ebenezer Scrooge. You're that rich, miserly old man that yells at children for laughing too loud. You made my friend cry.
Yes, young man, I regret to say this is so. London has been generous with laughter at children. I found it quite a bother at the time. I would like to make amends. As your friend nearby, I'd like to apologize.
Phoebe is in trouble. She snuck into a building to the right looking for food without realizing it was occupied by Malthus guards. Now she's trapped and scared. Can you help us, sir? This nice lady here, Marianne, can take her to safety if you can find a way for Phoebe to exit the building.
Of course I will help. I'll find Phoebe and help her to safety.
You know the boy's dead, right? You know what probably happened for him to die, right? Phoebe, okay. Okay, so Buster, another side quest. Buster was an orphan mudlark who knew the streets of London better than anyone. Phoebe was a young girl Buster's age whose parents died in an accident at the Malthus factory. Buster helped the orphan Phoebe and they became best friends until he joined the invisible world. Yeah, he died. Okay, well anyway, I guess that's the nice way to say it in this game. Phoebe was sad and missed Buster, but Buster continued to watch over Phoebe. He found a widowed woman, Marianne, who's eager to adopt a child and asked Ebenezer to bring Phoebe and Marianne together. Okay, so we actually had to speak with them. Gotcha. Speak to her again.
If you see Phoebe, please let me know. I know she's nearby. Sometimes I think I can hear her voice. I'll continue to look for her.
Alright, we'll try to find her, I guess. So we just have to speak to them? Alright. Alright, who's this random ghost? Okay, we bashed him for no reason. He was just walking around doing things. That wasn't cool of us. Why did we do that?
Why'd we do that?
Second lamp. Oh my, that was almost like it was a really hard mission to do. Oh man. Man, it would have taken me forever to figure this out. Oh, we made Christmas. There's the girl right there. So we have to get inside. So, yeah, it's not a good sign. I'm already being pretty salty in this. Oh, another one of the guards. Yeah, I guess you can't. Did he drop the Triforce? Or one descent. I guess that's a croissant or whatever. Yeah, I guess you can't get out that way. It looks like we got an upgrade to the guard now. The, I guess, shield guard? Okay, he's the exact same mechanic. Except you can't damage him until he does this. There we go. Cool, reskins. I love it.
Achoo, achoo. Oh no, I hope that the Malthus guards are near mistakes.
Is your name Phoebe? Did you know a boy named Buster?
Oh dear Buster, he's my best friend. My mother said Buster and I would be married when we were age.
Alright. Fix up kids while they were too young, huh? Then again, this is the age where you could die at like 12 or something like that, so. Don't worry not, dear child. I'll help you get out. How do you don't know how to double jump, dude?
Marianne is close by and she can take Phoebe to safety. There's a lever just above your head that'll open this door. I can help you get up there so you can activate it.
Why is this a side quest? I feel like I had to do this. Alright, whatever. Anyway, we, okay, so we jump on that. Okay. Yeah, Buster's. But he doesn't use spirit power, so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, anyway. Oh, okay. There we go. God, it took me forever, lady.
Phoebe, you're okay. That house is dangerous. I must get you to safety. Yes, I'm okay. I just happened to see you, Marianne. Please, let's leave. I'm so scared.
And we saved the flash animation walking girl.
Thanks for following Phoebe. She is my best friend in life. With your help and Marianne, Phoebe is safe. I'll join you on the quest, Ebenezer.
And we're getting so many ghosts like right back to back, so. Alright, so, yeah, there's jobs are done. Okay. I didn't know if there's any extra dialogue, so. Okay. Yeah, now we can go back. We could leave, but let's see what the map's. Okay. Well, let's see what else is on here. Alright, I might have to use an ability for that. No, there's one of the plague mask men or something like that. I guess they use like a gas or something like that, so. I got those bombs. I wonder if you can knock those back at him. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, we don't actually kill people, we just knock them out, so. Yeah, how do you get in there? There must be an ability like to throw bombs or something like that, so I'll have to remember that for later if I want 100% the game, so. I assume the game doesn't save that, so, okay. Too bad you can't make notes in this. Like, note like, oh, safe nearby, you know, that type of thing. Unless you can make the villains do that or something. Looks like yeah, I guess there's a double jump ability you can get later on, but I can't go up there, so, okay. Just remember this place has some areas I can't access yet. What? And I couldn't actually grab the ledge, right? Because you can grab the ledge if you can jump it. Yeah. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I can't grab it. Okay. Alright, we'll come back here later. Alright. Thank you, game. Thank you. I want to be reminded every 5 seconds. That's why you should have like a tutorial or button screen or something. I mean, there is a button screen, but you know what I mean. Like, well, see, there's an enemies, a ghost thing. So, like, actually, never mind. I thought there was a buttons option here, but there's a. Doesn't all games have like a controller scheme so you can actually look at it or change it if you want to? That's kind of weird on a Steam game that they don't have a mapping option where you can map the keys if you want to change it a bit. Uh-oh, a ghost that skates. Whatever shall I do? Watch out, man. Oh, that's so dangerous. He did drop some money.
That was all a good time. I have matters to attend to.
Okay. I didn't mean to talk to you again, sorry. Turn on all the lights. No lights. Where's that other light for that guy's quest, though? Huh. Another creature. Or ghost, I'm not sure. Ah. Roman iron, huh? Okay. Now what's in here? Oh. There, I can't access yet, probably. I probably don't have the ability to utilize this place. Yeah, I don't have any abilities, so okay. Yep, this is an ability that we probably need a ghost to get back here, so. Alright. Cube. What is that? I know it's a chain. On a creature of some sort. Oh, we already, okay. I guess I could go back now. Okay, I thought there was more to this place. I kept going forward, so I guess I have to do backtracking now. Okay. Let's see if there's any other buttons to do anything. Kind of looks like they do, but I don't have any ability that utilizes them right now. Yeah, I can't jump up there yet. Or can't get that, so. Okay, so the next map, previous map, since I can't double jump or anything with that, I'll have to just go back this way. Unless there's something up here I can get. Nope, okay. Oh, did I not? Oh no, he lit that one, okay. I guess the other one must be around somewhere else, so. Okay, so there's a exit this way. Must grab money. You know, you may change Ebenezer's personality, but you can never take the money out of him. You know what I mean? I say anything.
Phoebe has decided to come live with us at the orphanage. We're so happy.
Good for you. Hippity frickin' you. I mean, yes. There we go. We got some mugwort and some money. We got another one of the Matthias guards doing stuff. So we've got evil candles, it looks like. Ghost candles. So do the ghosts work for the Malthus guard too or something? Maybe. It's hard to say. And then there's some random blind lady? What? Okay. Well, I guess then again I played video games for a lot of stuff didn't make sense, so why would it start now? Oh, okay, that's one you have to jump on multiple balloons. Let's keep looking around before I do that, though. Whoa, what the? I don't know what that guy was doing. He was like, ow. So just stay with it for this. Because it'll take quite a bit of damage. Ah, I keep getting hit while he's throwing bombs at me. I guess I'm only got that 1 meter or whatever. I guess I could use the heal. Okay, that'll be the end of the area. So let's go back to that balloon thing. The treasure. Oh, more money or more food. So we have turkey or cold broiled food to eat. Because I assume if we can heal, it's probably at the save slots. So. I don't think there's anything else. I guess let's just go to the next area. Yeah, I probably should eat something just because I am pretty low in health, so. I feel like this is one of those games where it's probably, you know, I might die a couple times, but it's probably not overall not that hard. Could be wrong, but. More cold broils. Where are we now? Okay, this is a spot that has multiple different exits. Let's see. Is that tomato? Everyone's a critic, huh? Let's see, that one is... I wonder if that's a teleport. I wonder if that's the teleport system in this game.
Sorry, but you need to find another station in this train.
Yeah, I bet the spirit station is probably our fast travel system. Gets us to other parts, but we have to find another one first before we can activate that. Let me go back down really quick to that other exit, see where that takes us. Before we... It's either pig face? Or maybe this guy's the fast travel? Let's see.
Welcome to Jasper's Wandering Bazaar and Food Court. I'm Jasper. I'm offering an emporium of curiosities. Feast your eyes on delectable foods and rare items from around the world. You can find foods on one page and rare items on another. Make sure to stock up before continuing on your journey.
So we can use the money to buy this stuff. So mashed potatoes. Creamy, buttery mashed potatoes served in hot and steamy. These hearty spuds provide a satisfying meal that restores health and vigor after a tough encounter. 30 health. Turkey, a roasted turkey stuffed with a flavorful blend of herbs and spices. This hearty meal can restore a significant amount of your health and give you as much needed boost of energy. 50 health. Cold boiled, regain your health with the humble and hearty cold boiled, made from beef or mutton that has been boiled to perfection. This nutritious and restorative dish can help adventurers stay on their feet longer during a long journey. 75 health. Finally, plum pudding. A sweet and savory treat made for plums and spices and breadcrumbs. Eating this delicious pudding can replenish your health and give you the energy you need to keep exploring. I mean, we've got what we've got, so let's see where this takes us. We might go back. So that's our food, our items place. Okay. I wonder if that was there for a boss. I mean, I do have a health I could use. I said maybe I should use it now since we're pretty low. We'll see what happens, though. Oh, okay. I thought that was an evil lady because of her aura.
There you are, Musa. I know not why you fly off sometimes. I don't need a rat spectre or rabbit spectre.
That is a beautiful bird.
A bird? A bird is something that eats worms and corn off the ground. This is a falcon and his name is Musa.
As in Mansa Musa, the richest man that ever lived?
Yes, he loved hoarding gold, jewels, and other fine things. I used to treat him as a bit of a role model in that regard. I used to so love for having things, all things, fine things.
I used to feel the same way, although looking back, I received little joy from mere belongings. I don't know, belongings make me pretty joyful. You know, like having a game system and all this other stuff. Oh, I mean, that's not the point of the story.
Unfortunately, when it became the sole reason for your existence, you lose little room for much else. It's no wonder I end up burnt by these chains. I can't do anything with these now.
Indeed, our opportunity to help others with our things is in life.
I must do what I can. There are those out there with so few things. Perhaps I can make some of my things their things. What would that be called?
Yeah, I was about to say charity. Charity, giving, generosity.
My things have been sold at auction, taken by princes and princesses around the world. Only my once favorite dress remains here in London, sold at a bargain to a wandering merchant. It is the most beautiful dress in London. I saw a poor girl wandering about peerlessly and peering into dress shops on the east side of the city. She was admiring lovely dresses, but she had not a penny to purchase one. Can you purchase my beautiful dress from the wandering merchant? His name is Jasper, and then give it to the poor girl who cherishes it so much.
A gracious gesture indeed. I shall purchase the beautiful dress from Jasper, the wandering merchant, so the poor girl can have it. What are we in, an anime now? Like certain animes will repeat what we just learned just 5 seconds later, like as if I wasn't paying attention. What were we doing again? No, just kidding.
Yes, it man Sabusa, that blended bird. He's always protected me.
Well, now he's dead. So, you know, I guess he protects you in death. Luciana Sayuri was a wealthy woman who spent life hoarding countless expensive possessions since her death. She's witnessed the relatives auction off her life's treasure and regrets not being more generous with belongings. Lucinia asked Ebenezer to recover her most prized possession, a beautiful dress, and give it to a poor young woman in the east side of London. Alright, another side quest. Is that the only reason I come here? Oh. And whatever that is, but I don't have the ability to grab it. It's probably a thing you can grab her or whatever, but I don't have that. Yeah, I don't have that ability to do that, so we probably have to come back here anyway for her quest line, so
So just another remember that for later type of situation. I'm actually kind of surprised with how, I mean, I could run back to the save spot. I was just about to say, I'm surprised with how infrequent the save spots are. I was actually going to call it an episode, but, well, let's see if we can run across another one. I wasn't going to make this an hour episode, but we'll see what happens. Let's see how we went. Yeah, we went to the bell room. Yeah, that's got to be fast travel. But we have to find another spot before we can activate it. Well, we're all much too early to meet a friend. Well, pocket watch does not keep good time. Okay, why'd you auto-talk to him, though? Alright, then. Oops, wrong button. Where does this take us? Okay. Ghost herbalist? I am Casimir. If you are looking to increase your capacity for health, I can help you if you find the rare items I seek. And those would be... Look back, is that a new item? Oh, mugwort? So... Okay, so I need 2 more wadi sand though, right? Or, no? Okay. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so this time we need mugwort and crystal glass. So, okay. I guess there's an ability to go through, like, move through gated stuff like that, so we can't go through that. Alright. There we go. Grab that beautiful money. Oh. I'm talking about missing my calling, huh? Alright, now where are we located? Okay, another, whatever that guy is. I guess you can just down there. Whoops. They probably heard you after a while. There we go. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see where this way goes before we jump over there. Just continue on. Okay, let's finish this area first before, or see what we can access here at the time. I guess good thing this map doesn't have a completion thing on it where you have to like, 100% complete by going through like every nook and cranny of the level. You know what I mean? Kind of like in Metroid games, stuff like that, or certain Castlevania games. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that I played Symphony of the Night, so man, I just keep letting those guys hit me. The heck is that thing? Jumping Jack Flash or something? Found some red berries. What if you can get more power from your staff, or or walking king or whatever? I don't know. Oh, crap! I thought I grabbed the. Is it still there? Ah, man, I missed it. Yeah, there's a mugwort there, and I thought I walked into it to grab it, but it was still there. So I guess not. Huh? Oh well. Nothing I can do about that. Okay, can't go this way. Alright. Well, that stinks. Yeah, it's not a big deal. There's probably ways to get mugwort drops from other things. Or you can buy it, probably, if you miss one. So, I'm not trying to 100% this game. Like I said, I'm still not sure. I mean, it's not like the game's hard. It's not like there isn't some interesting parts to it. I just don't know if I want to keep playing it, though. Yeah, some games will just sometimes will interest me, and then other games I'll just be like, just kind of, I don't know, lose interest really fast. Like the Mummy Demastered game was pretty interesting, just from being a Metroidvania. It was just, it had the music and the style of it, and the concept that you played like a random soldier for the Mummy movie, the failed Mummy movie with Tom Cruise. So that was pretty interesting. But this, I don't know, just something about it, like either the playstyle or something, just makes it interesting. Like I said, I don't know, just something about it's just a little off to me. Oops, no, didn't mean to get hit. I was doing so well too. Oh well. Oh, okay, you have to go backwards. There's almost no time to figure out where it's gonna go, so you have to. Oh.
Oh, reset. Okay. Oh, we got a new item. Hannibal's satchel attracts nearby gold dropped by enemies. Oh, okay. Who's Hannibal then? Should that be a reference I should be aware of, or no? I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to be a reference to the story, because, you know, if you wanted to make a good game, you'd reference the story often, like, in terms of characters or interactions, because that's the point, but... I don't want to get hit again, it might kill me. Yeah, come on, work. One day we'll find out what that guy actually does. I feel like the problem with this game is maybe it's too easy. I'm not saying I won't die or anything like that by accident, but then again, I guess making a game easy does not necessarily mean bad. But I don't know. Sorry, I gotta stop like being craptacular to this game. Because I'm not giving it a chance, it seems like. Okay, lady with a clock.
Excuse me, sir, do you know the time?
Saki, what? Why is some random Japanese lady here in London in the 1890s? Or, not 1890s, sorry, earlier than that. But anyway, in the 1800s. Yes, I suppose I do. Let me just find my pocket watch.
Oh, I know that model.
Yeah, Saki Tokai. What are you doing in London? You should, whatever.
Oh, I know that model. A very good and trustworthy instrument. Of course, sometimes it does slow down in particular cold weather. If there was a few bad winters in a row, you should probably get examined, or else you're gonna be running behind.
Like the White Rabbit or something like that? Thank you. Do you have some experience in engineering?
I was a watchmaker in my trade in life. One of the best in the industry, although you probably haven't heard of me. I was never one for fame, or talking to people, or leaving my house ever.
I see. For someone who seems to have done so little, how do you end up chained to the mortal world?
Well, it's just that it isn't it. It isn't it. I never did anything for anyone else. I cut myself off from the good and the bad parts of humanity. Even when I was given the opportunity to bring a little happiness into the world, I chose not to participate.
Yes, I was once also a bit of a hermit. I had the good fortune of having been visited by the three spirits.
Perhaps you can help me with something. I had a man, John Hardwick, approach me to repair a family pocket watch and engrave a heartfelt inscription to the back from his son. I performed my job well, and the man was happy with the work. I later learned that he died in an accident that day in the Malthus factory. I chose to forget about it, even though a small part of me urged that I tell this man's son about this engraved pocket watch. However, I couldn't be bothered to leave my workplace. I would like his son to have it.
Oh yeah, that's that one guy we ran across, I believe. I think I can help you with this.
Really, I'd be forever grateful. You can find the great pocket watch at the Malthus factory. His son's name is Fern, and you can find him somewhere here in the London city centre. He has made friends and often meets them for meals.
Alright. Random Japanese watchmaker. Okay. I mean, I know this is a fantasy game because of spirits and all that, but there has to be some there has to be consistency with story and certain types of realism, so that way we believe it, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, you know. Alright. What do you guys do exactly? Like, a lot of the enemies, we kill them too fast to figure out what they actually do, you know? I mean, I guess that's good, but still. You know, knowing that you can just beat them without watching, but... There's random Japanese, I guess it's another Japanese lady or something like that, I don't know. And more Wadi sand. For some reason, I let myself get hit way too much recently. Where'd you learn to fight anyway, Ebenezer? Yeah, so we got the Malthus guards fighting us, but why do we have evil spirits hurting us too? Yeah, whatever, it's not a big deal. Have to be careful not to get hit again. Because I might, whoops, didn't actually need to activate Eric or whatever. Are you certain not appearing in the story anymore after this part? Yeah, there's gotta be an item I can have that blows up walls. Because there's no way that, I mean, I guess there could be a way that maybe the enemy could do that, but I don't know, I feel like it's an ability I have to do. Actually, I don't even know why I followed him. finish them off. That wasn't even necessary. Whatever, I should go and eat some food just in case. Yeah, one day, sir, we'll figure out what you actually do for yourself. Oh, there's the save room, finally. Yeesh. Okay. Alright, I think that's enough exploration in the lands of Ebenezer Scrooge and the Invisible World. I'm really not sure what to make of this game yet. I was really considering stopping right here and just making this like a first impressions. I'll give it a couple episodes and then kind of go from there. See if I want to keep playing. Well, I said it's not terrible or anything like that. I don't know, just something about it just seems off. Like either like I don't know, maybe it's just me. But anyway, we'll keep playing. So all right, what else does Ebenezer have to do with the Invisible World? How many other people in London can we fight and help to during this holiday season? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Ebenezer Scrooge and the Invisible World. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.